In this video, let's look at the find method. So the find method is called on an array, and what it's going to do is take a function, and if that function returns true, it will return that object. And it's only going to find one object, or actually I should say one element in the array. In this case, I'm using objects, but we could use strings, integers. So I have an array here called people, and I have an object for each person with a name and a shirt color for these different characters in Star Trek. And what this function is going to do that I've passed in is it's going to say where the shirt color is equal to red, return that the person represented by that object, or the object that represents that person. In this case, what it's going to do is it's going to start here at the top, and it's going to say this object has a shirt color of red, so return that person and then stop looking, and then we're done. If I had this array mixed up a little bit and the first person didn't have a red shirt, then it would come here and it would look at this one and say this equals false in this case. For that object, person shirt color equals to yellow, so that would be false. So it would keep looking, and then it would come to the second one and return that. Likewise, if I had these in a different order, if I had William Riker first and then Jean-Luc Picard, then we would actually get back William Riker instead of Jean-Luc Picard. And let me prove that to you by installing a plugin for Visual Studio Code called Quokka. I actually have it installed here already, but if you need to install it, go ahead and click on that marketplace icon and then type that in, Quokka, and click on it and then install it. I already have it installed. Once you have it installed, hit Command P and then the right bracket, and then usually it'll show up at the top, but if not, you might need to search for it. Once you find it and it's selected, hit Enter, and that will start running. The nice thing about this is I can add a console into my code, and then it will give me the output of that console in line with my code, which is really great for demonstration purposes. So you can see here that we had William Riker was the first person that was found with a red shirt. If we removed him from the array, then we get Jean-Luc Picard because he's the only person with a red shirt. Likewise, if we put Jean-Luc first, then we would get him, because once it comes to Jean-Luc, it says, okay, we found a person with a red shirt, we're just going to end there and return that result to this variable here, person. Likewise, there's another function that I go through in a different tutorial called filter. Filter is very similar, but filter will give us the results of all of the objects that match our function. So filter will look through each one and say, give me back all of them that are red. We want to use filter if we want more than one return value, and it will put them inside of an array. If we only want one, I would recommend you always use find, because find is going to run faster because it will just find the very first one, and it doesn't have to iterate through every single item in your array.